be the first thing asked.
Shh. Wait. Hey guys, welcome to episode 9 of the Peeps Podcast.
Since when do we fucking intro that shit?
Well, I'm introing it now. But welcome to episode 9 of the Peeps Podcast. Today we have our special guest, Brady. Say hi.
I am here,
Yes.
and I am in fact queer.
I knew that was coming.
And Logan is muted.
Logan!
I'm busy talking to Cody.
Of course you are.
Of course you are.
Everyone just had the same reaction. Alright, well, now let's just...
Let's just cussing Cody out.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah.
And,
Yep. Hold on. Let me talk. Hold on. Everybody, say what you're thinking.
Let's all kill Cody and hide his body.
I mean, no objections here.
You know this is gonna be on YouTube, right, Britt?
right, what?
But I mean, you know,
Just a little
why are the
joke,
police
right?
Why are the police gonna watch a whole podcast?
They would.
We said in the first 2 minutes!
Yeah, they won't mind searching.
Yeah,
the
but
first
no,
2 minutes.
they'll only look the first 30 seconds. I know.
What are they,
I know
YouTube
how-
bots?
Huh?
What are they, YouTube bots?
Maybe.
Because YouTube
Maybe.
moderation bots only look like 30 seconds in. for
Right
first
on cue. Hi,
Actually, they changed it. You can now curse in the first 30 seconds of your video.
oh,
If you're not
first
monetized.
30 seconds.
Well, yeah. I know they changed it. I know that much. I know you can say like a couple. There's like a couple accepted curse words you can now say in the first 30 seconds. Not all of them, just like a couple. I know you can say bitch. I think I know you can say that.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief.
It's been
You,
30 seconds.
You need a filter, honestly, Grunt.
I mean, I sometimes have a filter.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Boy one.
I don't know.
Excuse me.
Uh,
I like how I can't do it. That is funny. I guess you're only getting
So
On love, Mr. Chocofucker.
now is the time where you can ask me anything you want, and I shall answer it.
Everybody in YouTube studio.
I think y'all stupid.
Yeah.
This is also the time where Logan and
Cody
Grant
says
do
the
their
same thing
usual
you broke
not
in,
paying
apparently.
attention.
Yeah.
but anyways, hello, Orville.
Like, y'all fucking streaming this.
Hello, Orville.
Hello, Mario.
We'd be
Hello,
more concerned if
Frio.
you weren't here.
This is exactly what I expected this to be like.
Oh, here we go.
What? No plan out of the clear blue? Grant and Logan not paying
I mean,
attention?
I thought maybe like someone would have questions prepared, but you know, maybe I was expecting it a bit too much.
Okay. That's
What?
an interview, Brady.
That's an interview.
Yeah.
That's
Podcasts
completely
have
different.
topics that they
Yeah.
podcasts plan out topics
Not
that they cover.
questions.
You
Yeah.
guys don't limit all the shit you're gonna talk
Yeah,
about.
they
Cody.
Shut it, Cody!
Any organized podcast has
We're organized, Brady!
Also,
Right?
Brady,
We came to the conclusion to do this at the clear blue!
Brady, if you want to organize a podcast, you know,
cockcast.
Talk.
with
I knew you were
Do you
gonna
want
minority
that too?
with minority theory, you can go ahead and do that organized podcast, okay? But the peeps, we different out here. We built different.
Yeah.
Organize nothing. Literally 99.9% of the Peeps podcasts have been, hey, we're all in a call, let's just do a thing.
Yeah. Anyways, how are you guys? Alright, let's go around the room.
I changed the
Elijah,
thumbnail.
you first.
Around the
I'm
call.
alright.
Actually, wait. Yeah. You know what, Brady? Since you're our guest, you go now.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see. My life has been different recently. I have had a medication increase. I have a family member who has come home from a mental institution. Fun stories. I have so many stories I can tell. My life is, let's just say, I've only had, I would say, 2 boring years in life.
Wow.
Uh,
That's
So, I've got plenty of stories. Just ask away and I shall answer.
alright. Next up, Gren, how are you doing? You stone faced.
I'm doing pretty well. I'm looking for another job. Doing pretty well in school. And also, it's almost Thanksgiving, so happy almost Thanksgiving.
Happy Turkey Day.
Happy turkey. Day.
Hello, Mario.
Happy check it. Hello,
Anyway.
Mario.
Anyways, Logan, how are you doing today?
I am doing pretty decent. I mean, I woke up at 1. It was like a usual Tuesday. Yesterday I questioned my life, and things have gone well after that.
Yeah?
Very good.
That's what happens when you have to channel the power of a gay man.
Yeah.
Life just magically gets better as soon as you channel the power of a gay man.
That's why I have you, Brady.
Yes,
I
I
have the
channel the
power-
mystic arts.
You're the mystical power of the game.
What you didn't see during the call was I did a couple hand symbols, some rainbows flew out of my ass, it was, like, and then boom. That's just how it goes.
Hey,
That's how the cookie crumbles.
rainbow equals happy, I guess.
Yeah? Yeah.
And I'm doing pretty good today. I'm just doing homework in the background.
I was about to say something very, very stupid.
Anyways,
You know what else?
to answer your question, pineapple pizza or taco pizza, both.
Neither.
I
For
think-
taco
Oh,
pizza.
you don't have to
Sounds
fight
like a new
now,
invention.
bro.
Both.
I
both.
think
I would take both.
that pineapple on pizza.
Pineapple is more
Isn't it
acceptable
bad?
than taco pizza. That's it.
I think that
It's
pineapple
not
on
bad.
pizza
It's not
is a
bad.
cardinal sin, and you should be punished by the
It's
church
not
and
that
Vatican
bad.
with an
Sorry,
exorcism.
Hawaii.
It's not that bad.
I also think that just the idea of taco pizza makes me want to go back in
Burn.
time and kill our first ancestors.
Actually, after you try it, ain't that bad.
I will also do all those things
Fix
to
your
make
Shut up! You
goddamn
probably
tip
waited
thing. I'm trying
for a
to be-
Minecraft.
Oh, dude, Cody's trying to be a sugar daddy. What?
Cody, we don't need.
Cody.
Cody, I would have you pay me money to never see you.
Fucking kid thing, bro. I can't fucking do that shit. Fuck you.
Listen, we don't have use for it anyway.
You cannot say support the goddamn stream and have no way to support that bitch.
I don't even know who put that there. Like, genuinely, I've not even thought about that being there.
Oh yeah, I just added a tip jar to the screen.
God damn. This-
Why though?
I don't know, because I felt like it. I don't know.
Prostitutes.
Causing our
Leave my gray screen alone,
the
please.
cause of our problems.
I mean, maybe if someone donates enough, I'll strip.
I can't hear you.
What do you mean? Are you deaf?
I mean,
Yeah.
$20 is $20. I'll ruin my career for $20. I mean,
Bitch, y'all getting $5. Y'all gonna have to split that shit. I don't even know how many motherfuckers.
bro, I ruined my career for a double
Did you
McChicken.
just say we're gonna have to split $5?
Double McChicken.
How do you
Bro.
split $5?
I'd be homeless for a Big Mac right now.
Why?
This diet is killing me.
Pikachu or Mr. Mime?
No,
Jigglypuff?
you
Pikachu.
don't bring content.
I
No,
didn't say-
not
what the fuck?
Jigglypuff isn't in the argument, Kami.
I don't
You have to
care.
pick one of those two.
It's a
I would
Pokemon.
accept an assassination contract for a freaking bowl of rice.
What?
Bro, rice has so many carbs, you know that?
Okay, then
Rice
brown
carbs.
rice. Lol.
You can't have any
Killing
rice.
somebody over some rice?
Yeah, you
What the
better
fuck's
kill
wrong with
someone over
rice?
It has carbs. They're evil. That's why
No.
Cloudy with a Chance of
No,
Meatballs is the worst scary movie. It was raining carbs.
It was also raining literal cake and ice cream.
With carbs, carbohydrates, sugars. You can't have any of it. It's
It was
evil.
also
It's of this
raining
devil.
vegetables. I don't know how that was a problem.
What the fuck? You sound like a weird old lady from the Paranormal Activity movie.
What you have inside this house, it is not normal. You must get rid of it. You must get rid of it using the power of Jesus.
Jesus,
This
stop!
house needs an
Good thing all of
exorcism.
us are in different houses.
Also,
It's not the kind of Jesus that we're talking about.
Okay, enough of the rant.
I can just imagine throughout the house, Gren just screaming, "Mama Jesus!"
Mama Jesus, Mama Jesus.
He needs
Alright,
the milk.
Now is the time. You can ask me anything. Like, we normally don't have enough time to go into any detail. You can ask me anything about myself. That's a broad question. What do I want?
Jeez,
Are
Gabby.
you expecting some
Okay,
algebra
okay,
horror
okay,
answer?
okay.
I want the souls of the innocent. Is that what you're asking?
That was direct.
What do you think is the purpose of being? Is my question.
I think
Okay,
the purpose of being is to make long-lasting relationships that
I'm back. Sorry, I was
You
just
can
talking
never
to my
forget.
dad.
Are you fucking kidding me, Comet? Are you fucking kidding me? You cannot
Gabby
do
was
this
in the
in
middle of a long-winded, sentimental speech, and then here comes cum.
you know what? I've lost it. The meaning of life is
Yeah, look,
is
the
hot
meaning of
dogs. You know
life
what?
is
That's
to die. The meaning of
you
life
know
is
what?
to
It's
die.
hot
There you
dogs
go.
now. You've ruined it. It's hot dogs. I now
It's to
exist
live,
only to eat
grow
hot
up,
dogs.
fuck, and die.
Not even necessarily that third one. You don't even necessarily. People don't even necessarily get that third one in.
KFC or McDonald's?
Got point.
McDonald's. McDonald's.
I got
by the
point.
way.
McDonald's.
Schmidler,
I'm fine with both.
hey. Nerf, what's up?
McDonald's is overrated.
It is.
Right.
They have
But
two things going for them:
Good.
fries, and you can sit in their parking lot and not be judged.
Yep.
Oh yes, I
Definitely.
love McDonald's fries that get cold super fast
If
and have
you-
no salt.
If you need to sober up, McDonald's parking lot is where it's at.
no,
No, you shouldn't. Time.
the breakfast.
Time.
No, like-
McDonald's.
If you need to not be home,
I
sit
have
in
a
the
point.
McDonald's
Dude,
parking lot.
Hey, Gren, when you get the chance, look at DMs. Nerf boy Neo.
Yeah, I know. Me in chat. Do we make enough a mod? Real quick.
No.
Man, is a
Yeah.
podcast the
Nikki,
time to be asking
Nikki,
this?
Nikki. We need Nikki's permission.
that-
No, man.
That's an awkward time to decide.
Should we
Man,
discuss the fate of our friends in front of everyone?
Where is
Right,
Nikki?
like there it is. Schmidler, Nikki, our dear friend, our dear sister Nikki is asleep.
Yep, she went to sleep just
Oh.
before.
Logan.
I have seen the eyes of God.
Okay, now Logan is OBS. Everybody.
Have you seen those? Have you seen those pictures of?
Oh,
Have you seen those?
Introducing, introducing the new. What was the point of deleting that, Gretton?
Please tell me
Wait,
you've seen
why-
the
why do
pictures
you-
of accurate biblical angels saying, "Please do not be afraid."
Yeah, Gretton, why did you delete? What?
I don't know.
What?
Cause
When we do this, put your mouse down.
Logan, what the fuck?
What?
why is there a dead body in the middle of the room, Logan?
Oh, that was Larry. Sorry.
No,
Yeah,
killing
sorry.
on Tuesdays.
No, sorry, Larry just threw Logan to the floor again.
No,
Had to make another
no,
clone.
No. It's actually Cody, but Larry is possessing Cody right now.
No,
Oh,
everyone
poor
knows.
Logan. Oh,
Everyone
poor
knows the
Logan.
rules. That there's no killing on Tuesdays,
So,
no pepperonis
Ken?
on Wednesdays.
That's fucking bullshit.
No killing on Tuesday because Tuesday is Taco Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday's Taco Tuesday.
Unless you show up with taco pizza, in which case it's get the fuck out of my house Tuesday.
It's get the fuck out of my house Tuesday, or I grab this 12 gauge.
Do you guys want to know what I thought of when they talk about taco pizza, right? I was thinking of how you fold the pizza slice in half. That's how I was thinking about it.
I have
like,
never
that's
once
good.
folded a
That's
pizza
good. It's good.
in half.
It's actually pretty good.
I have.
You
It's
just,
good.
bro, you just eat the pizza.
Brady. Hi, New York kid over here. The pizza's too big for that.
Just eat the pizza.
Hey, New Jersey kid.
Brady, I can't.
Eat the
It's
pizza.
too big. It's too big.
Just
You
go to
pick it up,
Chicago and
it
get deep
droops.
dish.
Bro, I'm not. Why would I go to Chicago?
Hey,
Go to
Brady.
Chicago.
Brady.
Chicago pizza's kind of bipolar. Like the cheese is under the sauce. Like what the fuck is that shit?
Hey, Brady, New York, NJ kids, you
body's
got
a
here. Of
paintbrush.
course we're gonna do that. The pizza slices are too big
The
where we live.
pizza's so big. You pick it up, it droops over. So you have to hold it in 2 hands, but you don't want to do that because that's wasting unused of a hand. So you fold it,
Oh,
and now
God.
everything's fine in the world.
Oh my god, please, Elijah, please tell me that you've done the technique
What you
Of
doing with
where-
the other hand drinking your soda?
of where
Yeah.
you of where you inch the pizza near your mouth
Logan,
off
what
the
the
plate
fuck?
and you eat
Logan,
it
what
little
the
bit
fuck?
by little bit. Have you done that before? Dude, I've done that
Yep.
so many times. It's like,
Logan, you're
Especially
built
when
like an
you're-
Logan,
iPad kid.
just spin your head. Just spin your head.
Has anyone else noticed that?
Just
Logan's
spin,
built like an
just spin.
iPad kid.
He is an iPad kid. He's a what
Logan-
garage band kid.
What?
Logan, you built like
What is
the
Logan
kind of
doing?
kid I'd see at a
Logan.
restaurant at like Applebee's, holding
Logan.
his head in front of his face, going, coughing in front of his iPad.
Probably some like little toddler.
Let me guess, am I right?
Well, Logan,
I
you
know when you
are
go
the
to a
child.
restaurant and there's always those small group of kids running around the restaurant like they have nowhere to be.
You know how I know that?
Oh,
Logan?
well,
Because we went to East Coast.
Oh no! To answer that question, those movies are
And
both
all you
exponentially
did
bad.
was show me
and
TikToks.
also, I know I'm going to get hate. Pizza is better
All
than
you
New York
did,
pizza.
you did not set your phone
Orville.
down once to eat your food.
I'm
You
a-
ate food and showed me TikToks with your other hand.
Or I'm gonna let you in on a bit of a secret. New York pizza is a general term. It's not a specific branding of pizza. It's
I mean,
essentially how
it
a
basically
pizza
means
is
the
made in a
pizza's so
specific
tall.
right. Pizza
it-
Hut can be New York pizza. It all depends on how it's made.
It means the pizza's so
okay.
tall
Actually,
it has
a
sentience.
lot of pizza places these days actually have New York styled pizza.
Right, they call it that, but like in all reality,
it's just
like
pepperoni.
right.
They call New York pizza pepperoni.
They
thing
call it
first.
New York. It's just a big pepperoni pizza. That's it.
Okay. When you were still living in New York, what was the best pizza joint you ever been to?
None of the named places. I'm gonna be so
Domino's.
honest. When I lived in New York, the best pizza place I've ever been to was like this corner, like this on the street, on the corner pizza place, just like right across from a freaking bodega. Just like it's great.
Okay, let's do something interesting since nobody's asking me questions. I have questions now since I'm not
Okay.
getting any.
Logan, are
What?
you just bored?
Logan, if you don't get that off your screen, I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna expose you right now here in the podcast if you don't get that off your screen.
Do it. I dare you. No balls. Do it.
On the topic
No
of
balls.
pizzas,
Logan, come on, man.
I was about to
Let's talk
ask,
about pizzas, Logan.
what?
Do you want me to share your story about the pizza man?
What food is your state known
Taco
for?
Bell is
Ready?
overrated. Agreed.
hot
Agreed.
and ready
What
sausage
food?
pizza.
What food is your state known for? Oh,
Yes.
crap.
You know what?
My
you know
state
what?
is actually known for coffee and stuff.
Mine is known for barbecue.
Mine is known for Mine is known for
I-
veggies.
Logan, stop playing with filters like you're in Snapchat and pay attention.
What? What is it?
Okay, so this one time Logan
hey,
ordered a
barbecue.
pizza and it came super late, and he walked up to this one car with his
Can I
girl.
replace him? No.
Explain is the
No.
first podcast back.
Yeah, I know.
Seafood, pho, cream cheese hot
So we
dog,
have to go over it again.
Can I
don't we?
replace him? Nerf, no.
No.
coffee. Yeah, coffee and
that is
cupcakes, I
Logan.
guess.
We get it, Grant. You said coffee
Alright,
like
Brady,
5 times.
Brady, you
Yes.
said you were gonna ask some questions and then you just didn't ask questions.
I did ask a question.
What was
Why
your
did we
question?
think on the topic
What
of
food-
what
what
state
food-
is your state known for? That was
Yeah.
Brady.
Yeah. What food is your state known
Garden,
for?
So vegetables and crops, stuff.
Ours is known for barbecue and chicken.
Same.
Call me. Yours is basically just fucking hot dogs and,
It's basically-
and hot dog variants.
Our part, basically where I am, is
Not
known
where
for
you live, St.
barbecue.
Jersey.
Where I am is known for barbecue.
Well,
and
I'm
Logan
saying
is,
in-
is known
Garden
for
State.
chicken.
In general, yeah, but
This is what a
Okay.
saltwater taffy. What the fuck? This is known for cheese sticks.
Wait, ain't
What
no
the fuck?
way.
Wait.
Do you not have that downloaded on your OBS and you just use it on Oprah? No. That's just me?
Logan, you can just use a browser source and just.
Logan, we can see what you're doing, buddy.
Oh no.
Logan exposed?
Logan just fades away.
What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, guys? What are you talking
Just download the image, Logan.
Download it.
No, I'm not trying to do. I'm trying to crop out my window capture.
Okay, who wants to hear about the time I almost died?
Oh
yo.
Lord.
What the fuck? I never knew about this. Or maybe I did. I forgot.
Well,
Oh,
actually,
God.
technically, there's multiple, but I'm gonna tell the not sad one.
Oh.
Okay,
Okay.
I was about 14, I would say 14, 15. And my sister, her boyfriend at the time, and his friend were super hungry and they wanted to get Little Caesar's pizza. Little Caesar's pizza, there's not a Little Caesar's near us at the time. There is now, but there wasn't at the time. We had to go like a town over to go to it. And I don't know why, but my sister wanted me to come for some reason. And so I was like, well, I do love pizza. And so I decided to come with. Big mistake. The drive there was very normal. It was pretty normal. We listened to music, we chat. I was kind of silent because everyone else was like 6 years older than me. So we were driving there. We get the pizza. Pizza's in my lap. 3 pizzas, my lap. My sister is the one driving.
Oh boy.
The way the road is set up is we entered through Run Road like that into the parking lot. Like that. And the road we had to leave to, we had to go past that road into the next one over. My sister apparently forgot that. She turns left into the lane going towards us. And cars start driving towards us. And she doesn't notice this until she notices that cars are coming towards us. And she is driving head on into traffic. And so her boyfriend grabs the wheel, yanks it to the right, and the car starts. And thank God people were paying attention because they stopped. If they were paying attention, we would have been T-boned by oncoming traffic. And I legitimately, okay, let me tell you something. I hate that if this was my final thought, I would have been so embarrassed. My final thought was, I should probably eat pizza before I die, cause
Oh my fucking
and I started
God.
opening pizza.
Oh, no.
If I die, I want to be eating.
You know what? You know what really even inspired me? If I ever, on my dying breath, I will take my last bite of Domino's pizza. The last.
If there is
Friday.
any in the room.
Dude,
So yeah,
dude, my death is gonna be called the last Friday.
that is one of 3 times I've almost died.
Wow. Alright, tell us another one.
Okay, I will tell another one that isn't sad. It's just kind of middle of the ground. I had a cyst on
Oh.
my neck, right here, behind my ear.
Oh.
Well, it was about here, and it was huge. And
Oh boy.
I think this was actually the period when me and Logan kind of stopped talking because we didn't have any classes together. We just never saw each other.
Mhm.
So I was pretty young at the time. I didn't have the haircut I have now. I had just like, you know, when you get a buzz cut and then you just kind of grow it out. It was like that.
Well, do you think I've ever cut my hair or no?
And so I had a cyst on my neck. We went to the doctor. And he said that they would have to perform surgery to get rid of it. And because the neck is a very delicate area, I had to have a talk at like 13 about if I wanted to take the risk of them cutting my neck artery. And it was a very weird experience. But that's not when I almost died. I got the cyst removed. I was going through recovery like normal. Until another lump started appearing above where the cyst was.
Oh boy.
Turns out my lymph node, which is responsible for your immune system, did not like that something was taken out of my neck. And so it started getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So we went back to the doctor and they said, yeah, we're kind of going to have to remove your lymph node, which will severely weaken you for a long time until your immune system recovers. And
Logan.
also, I
Logan.
was getting...
I'm multitasking. It's how I fucking listen. Keep going, Brady. Sorry.
And this one was even more dangerous than the first surgery because I had just gotten surgery on my neck. And, like, we had just gotten the glue removed because sometimes when it's delicate area, instead of stitching it shut, they'll use, like, a surgical glue that slowly dissolves as it heals.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember after the surgery laying on the couch, just like I was not allowed to turn my neck because the doctor said if I turned my neck would open. And it would just because they were using glue instead of stitches, so that it was delicate. I couldn't do much about it. So I just had to basically be a vegetable for I basically was a robot. I could not turn my head. And I was very scared.
Dude, how did you live with that?
Not well, because I would say the only good part about it is that the neck healed very quickly. But for like the first 4 or 5 days, I could not turn my head. Otherwise, it would open up. I would say the first 2 days were most crucial because... Okay, let me give you an image. So,
Oh god.
imagine... Let me see.
Full screen this. Hold up.
you there's a little cut, like right here. If I turn my neck, if you notice when you turn your neck, the flesh stretches. Imagine twisting a wound open, and that's what would have happened if I turned my head. It would have basically just completely opened the incision, and I would have bled out on the couch and died. Unless the paramedics were fast, then I may not have died. But for once in my life, my ADHD self was able to not turn my head.
Yeah, the adrenaline of trying to not die will overcome anything.
Yeah, it was funny.
Did the pain ever convince you?
It was my
I imagine.
entire I remember even now, sometimes my neck is sensitive in that spot. There's actually a scar. I have 2 scars on my neck. It's hidden behind my hair, kinda, but there's 2 scars on my neck.
Okay. I kind of got a story because I have 2 scars, one on my forehead and one like around behind my ear, like right here. So the easiest one was this one, which I was like 3 and I was just learning how to walk. What I do, I walk into a fucking I walk into like one of the corner walls and boom, split my head open. The second time is a way different story. So I was like maybe 6 or 7, possibly like 6 or 5 actually, and I was being a little shit to my brother because I was annoying the crap out of him. So we will have these like old train sets, just because I was mostly into trains back then, so train, everything is cool if I have train. And it was like one of those I forgot what it was, but there were like tracks and you can like put them in different orientation and like bones and around and like ornaments and stuff. And we had this like huge ass clock tower, and it was like this big. And that was pretty hefty because there was like full on battery inside. So I was being a little shit to my brother. He was playing with his shit. And I'm sitting there just fucking laughing and pointing at him like I just being a little shit. What does he do? He takes the big ass and goes fucking whack. So well, now I'm bleeding. Fucking whack. Run upstairs to my mother. She's doing makeup and she's like, "What?" I'm like, fucking crying. Okay. And she finally figures out and she's like, "Oh shit!" Immediately rushed to the ER. Spent the entire night in surgery room because I had to get stitches. And that was basically it.
You want to hear a stupid reason I have scars? I have white scars on my fingertips.
Oh,
Why do you
what
have
happened?
scars on your fingertips?
It is from a time in 5th grade. We had dual teachers in 5th grade.
Yeah, we did.
Someone named Mr. Stenko.
Yes, I remember him greatly.
This is not the class it happened in. It happened in Miss Wood's
Hold on.
class.
Before you continue, can I do something real quick?
Yeah.
Stanko's class, let's go!
Stenko was amazing. That's besides the point. Miss Wood hated mechanical pencils. You always had to use wooden pencils. And so kids brought up mechanical pencils for dumb reasons. And someone told me that there's not really blood in like this part of your finger, so you could stick pencil lead through that and pierce it and you won't bleed. So I proceeded to put sticks of graphite from mechanical pencils
Oh,
through my
no.
skin. I put
Let's try this.
basically one everywhere.
I don't even know
Except-
how you did that because of how fragile the fucking lead is.
I did it on everywhere except for most of my left hand. I did it on like my middle finger and my left hand.
He was so
But I
confused
did it
once
on
he
every
started
single
bleeding.
side of my finger and my
Yeah,
right
look at
hand. And I did like a little thing like this with all the graphite sticking out of my skin, out of my fingertips.
Then you take it out and it just.
Yeah, I took it out, and actually a piece of graphite broke off inside my thumb.
Oh, there it is.
And then that's why I have a little hump on my right thumb.
And see,
And
the
that-
thing is, it wasn't necessarily a lie. There actually isn't a lot of blood in that part of your finger, but it's just enough to be a problem if a piece of graphite breaks in it.
Yeah, it was kind of like a stupid idea.
Oh,
I've done
okay,
A
okay.
little
many
bit.
stupid things.
Okay, so I have this one friend that me and him still know. We both go to the same school. Hell, we're both on the same bus. So
Mhm.
when we were back in middle school, me and this absolute Chad were like fucking idiots. And every day you would go outside into like the courtyard, right? And there would be
Mhm.
me and this one fucker just sparring, man. I swear to God, it was like a daily occurrence. But the second we got in high school, we were fucking chill as all hell. But one day, I was in my last class going to science, and I'm being an asshole to him, like I always am. And what does he do? He takes a pencil, and fucking jabs me.
What?
Oh my god.
I'm just a menace to society. The fuck.
All my friends are menaces to me. Like most of my real life
Oh
friends,
my god,
like
Orvo just said that you're the graphite ranger.
fun fact. I've had other types of pencil stuff in parts of my body where they shouldn't be. The reason my right eye is worse than my
That's a
the
real
reason my
thing,
right
though.
eye is worse than my left is because I have gotten pencil lead lodged in my eye socket.
Hold on,
My
baby.
right
I'll be
eye
right back.
socket.
How do you still have an eye?
Me and my best friend were in 5th grade.
Especially lead. Graphite
Me
would
and-
be alright, but lead.
Me and-
How do you still have an eye?
Me and my best friend were in.
Made my penis.
We were on our school bus, and we thought it was funny to stab his lunchbox with pencils. And we were stabbing his lunchbox. We were stabbing his stab. He had the square lunchboxes that were like half coolers, and
Oh,
we were stabbing the top lid, and he was having fun. He started swinging it around, and at the time I wore smaller glasses, which didn't cover up all of my eye, and so he hits me in the face with the lunchbox, and I don't know, by some grace of Satan, because definitely God didn't do that. A piece of lead from the number
Lead's
2 pencil
worse.
got in this eye socket, and I started crying aggressively.
I can imagine.
I started crying so freaking bad. Actually, fun fact, I actually got a picture last time I went to the
It's not
optometrist
fun.
of a scar on
There
my
is the
actual.
very high possibility of you losing your eye.
There's a scar on my actual eyeball,
Oh,
that like a black scar on my eyeball where the lead like got in my eye,
oh.
and I like in the midst of crying and like shoving my hand in my eye because it hurt so much. It got the pencil lead out, luckily. But let's just say for the next couple weeks, I had black eyes. I had a black eye, and it developed so fast. By the time I got off the bus on my bus stop, I had a black eye.
Mm-hmm.
And I came home, and my mom thought someone bullied me, and she was like, she started freaking out. She thought a kid hit me. It was so funny.
Well, technically, you did get hit by a lunchbox.
Yeah, I did get
Brady.
hit by a lunchbox.
You almost
I've been
lost your
holding-
eye.
I've been holding this joke in, and oh my god, it's horrible. It's so bad.
Go ahead,
But
say it.
Do it.
no wonder you're gay. You've had so many things inside you.
I'm gonna kill you, Comet.
There's-
Alright, since we're talking about scars and like life torment, Kami,
Oh, God.
you're a
Also,
fucking
Orville,
demon
Your
for that
eye
one.
is a physical thing that can scar much like your skin.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
that
It's
is
scarred.
horrible.
They took a picture of my eyeball, and there's a black spot on my eyeball.
Oh, that's.
That reminds me of the time I
Well,
just
not good.
like I looked directly at you know with those with them Nerf guns you have like a laser like
Oh,
attached-
God.
Oh no.
so I decided to
Logan,
take that off and
please.
look, when I was like fucking I don't know 5 or something I decided to look directly inside the fucking laser and ever since
Logan moment.
every now and then I see that
Every
blind
now and
spot
then.
right up to now. And it's so annoying. And I'm like, God, why did Mom tell me this? And she did, but I was a fucking idiot and didn't listen. And it's just been, I can't even look directly at it. That's the problem with a blind spot. It's burnt on your eyeball.
I have a story that can make everyone go, "Oh, God!" If
Oh,
you'd like.
no. Sure.
I mean,
go ahead.
I mean, sure. After this, I'm gonna tell the story of losing Righty.
Oh
Sure.
no, righty of
I
what?
can't wait
think
for
I know
that.
what righty it is.
Elijah,
What?
I'm going to tell a story that's going to make everyone go, "Ah!" at one point.
Alright.
And then Logan's going to tell the story of how he lost Righty. So, we were doing a marathon at Shelby Farms, me and my family. I think it was for some kind of cancer awareness. And it was basically all around the entire pathway of Shelby Farms. And because I was an ADHD immature kid, I didn't like how slow my family was going. And so I decided to run up ahead.
Oh no.
And I was running, and I didn't like how slow the people on the pathway were going, so I decided to run on the gravel side path.
Oh,
It was like a
Why would
road,
you don't
and then it
run
went
on that.
and then it was road, and then it lowered down into gravel, and then dirt, and then the forest. And I was running on the gravel, and it wasn't small gravel; it was big chunks of rock
oh,
that made
no.
gravel.
Why did no one
And I-
stop you?
I was, cause they didn't think what was gonna happen. I was running, and hang on, I'm gonna let my camera focus. Okay, I was running, and I stumbled, and I went knee first into the gravel. I have a scar. It's covered up by leg hairs, so there's no point in me showing it. But right here, it took a... You know how doctors take, like, squares of your skin for, like, grafting samples?
Oh, no.
Yep.
That was what the rock took out of my knee. And then it looked like I was attacked by an animal because there were 3 long slashes down my leg. Like claw marks almost. And I somehow didn't cry. I was very surprised. I don't know why I didn't cry.
Bro,
No,
I
I
would be
could-
bawling.
I could just see you. I could just see you doing like.
Oh, I was in so much pain. Luckily, there were some kind strangers who walked with me to the end point because I was so far ahead of my family that they walked me to the end part. And
I could just see. Wait, what if they're like they're like kidnappers that just be like, oh, this kid's already broken his leg. Come on, buddy.
no, they just walked next to me because it was hard to walk. And then I got to the end, and I was pouring water on my wound, trying to get gunk out of it because I fell on gravel dirt.
Right.
And my parents got there and they're like, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!" They actually had paramedics there in case someone got hurt, and so I sat in their paramedic golf cart. And get ready for this.
Oh God.
To clean my wound, they were not delicate. They grabbed a alcohol wipe. And I'm gonna show you on my arm how hard they pressed.
Ow!
And I screamed so loud. I was yelling at the top of my lungs. You'd think someone was dying the amount of screaming I did. And they were just like, suck it up. Here, take some fruit snacks for to make you feel better. And
Dude, I would punch someone.
this isn't even the end of the story. By the way, I couldn't take a bath for like the following 5 days because I didn't want the scab to fall off and leave a chunk of my skin exposed. So I just had to let the scab exist and not bathe it off. And by the way, the scab that formed was black.
So,
And it was not hard. It was mushy.
ew.
So I got really worried, and instead of telling anyone that my wound might be infected, I got in a hot bathtub and started rubbing the scab off of my knee until it left a chunk of my skin exposed. The infection went away because I basically tore the infection out of my knee. But
It was painful, wasn't
it was so painful because it was basically cubes of scab.
It's better than
That I-
amputating your fucking arm.
It was
How does that even compare to the situation?
it was
What's up, chat?
Gren, not really good time, Gren. Not a good time, Gren.
You,
Wait, what?
and I didn't even think it was infected until my friend, I'm bless their heart, I'm glad they told me. I was showing them, and they said, "Wait, can I touch that?" Because they noticed it was black, and they touched it, and it started like kind of thing. And
What the?
by the way, fun fact: I could not feel that part of my knee, and I just thought it was because it was healing.
Hi, Nikki. How's it going?
And they went, "You need to leave." And I was like, "Why?" They said, "Oh, it's infected." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And I went to the nurse's office, and I was like, "Oh, it hurts. Could you just like let me sit here for a second?" I didn't want to tell anyone it was infected because I thought that meant they would chop my leg off. So I just sucked it up. And I didn't see them for the rest of the day just so that they think I went home. I went home normally, and then I did what I said earlier. I got in the bathtub, and I basically took my scab out that was infected.
Wait, what did I?
Hey.
Wait, what the?
This is a bad time, I know, but I have to go upstairs to sleep now. Yeah.
Well, my story's over, so
Okay.
I have. Many
So
more
is that
stories.
the end of the
I
podcast?
mean, any of you can feel free to restream it, but I highly doubt you guys would.
I can restream. I can stream it. I can continue it.
Alright, you can go ahead and continue it, but
Yeah.
I gotta set up a background then.
Yep.
Alright, I have to do like a part
So-
two.
You can't play games like you're doing now.
Yep. And
Right.
I'm ending
It's not-
stream, so if you guys enjoyed, thank you for watching. Bye.
If you enjoyed my horror story.